The Garage is brought to you by Junk Rescue, soon to be Service Rescue. They just launched Move and Rescue as well. You need something removed? They now remove it. You need something moved? They now move it too. God damn it.
Hey, Ev, what's the phone number to them?
Hold on. One momento. One momento here. Okay. Did you throw out the paper? 1 second. 1 second, please.
That's embarrassing.
What's the, what do you think the sheet is?
The people could probably Google it at this point.
Got it. You can contact Junk Rescue at 1-800-732-9209. That's 1-800-732-9209. Junk Rescue. The Garage is also brought to you by Tom's Backgo and Excavation Service, LLC. Family-owned and operated, servicing South Jersey with swimming pool removals, footings, foundations, demolition, and all your exterior plumbing needs. You can contact Tom's Backgo at 856-786-2460. That's 856-786-2460. Tom's Backgo. We dig the earth. Been digging it since 1994. Follow us on Podcast Garage on your Instagram platform. Ooh. We're brought to you each and every week by Man Cave Complex. It's our host site. No more promo code. You snooze, you lose, bro. You snooze, you motherfucking lose. Go on there, get some merch, get some shirts, check out stuff. We'll be adding another podcast to the platform soon. We'll talk about that after this.
Yeah.
Get us on all your podcast medias, and just me and you today. Muchacho. To my left, as always, Mr. Ryan Rickus.
Hey, guys.
Hey. Now, I would like to start this off on how
come you don't sing anymore in the intro?
I did.
Welcome to the Garage with Evan and friends.
Didn't I do that last week?
I don't know.
I would like to know where the hell this Popeyes and Chick Fil-A rivalry came from.
I don't know where anything comes from, to be honest with you.
Because people are fools and they just hop on anything.
Exactly.
It's actually really embarrassing on how gullible and easy people can just hop on something
and give free marketing to everybody.
So stupid.
No, you know what we should do?
It's the people. Yeah.
You know what we should do? A little rivalry with the Podcast Garage and the Podcast Garage and see what people like better. That way.
You just said the Podcast Garage twice.
Shut up.
So we're going to battle ourselves. But yeah, it's the people who feed into it and get all crazy. Since when is Popeye selling out of chicken?
Were they selling out of chicken?
It's chicken sandwiches.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, so they were selling out of chicken sandwiches. I guess they finally came out with a chicken sandwich. They never had a chicken sandwich, but he was fucking retarded. Everybody has a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I was going to say, they're fucking up if they didn't have a chicken sandwich.
And so apparently,
Popeye's
I guess
chicken.
Maybe they took a shot at Chick-fil-A or something like that.
I saw what I thought was a great description of the two. I have to figure out what it was.
I haven't had Popeyes, and I'm not going to go have Popeyes. Just in general, it was funny because me and Wagner were texting about this today. Just in general, Chick-fil-A is a superior ownership, whatever you want to call it, company, fast food market. Chick-fil-A is the best of the best that you could be at fast food.
In terms of food.
Food and the actual business.
Well, they've had hiccups with the LGBT community.
Well,
and their donations and all that kind of stuff. So.
Whatever. They don't have to support anybody.
I didn't say that they did. I'm just saying
being closed on Sundays, oh well, who cares? I mean, I wish they were open on Sundays, but I'm saying, have you ever gone to Chick-fil-A? They're the nicest people in the fucking world.
Right, they like have to be. They have to say.
Yeah.
What do they have to say?
I don't know. They say your name and shit, which is.
It's crazy.
But I'm saying,
They're,
like,
using
you
your
go to
name?
McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy, they don't say your name.
No, what do they say? My pleasure.
Yeah, hope to
Instead of,
see
like-
you again and shit. You're just like, damn, really?
Wait, I come right back in there.
Now,
You
don't
want
get me
to-
wrong. I like Chick Fil-A, but I still don't get to go that often because every time I go to Chick Fil-A, the line is wrapped around the building. They're never not packed.
Yeah, we haven't been there in decades.
Dude, there's people. There's like the people in the parking lot taking your order. I'm like, well, goddamn.
They're trying to speed it up. And I'll tell you who's not fast, and somewhere that I haven't been in even longer than how long I've not been to Chick-fil-A.
There you go.
Sonic.
Sonic is not fast.
I went there one time. They put a new one in Cinnaminton when? Fucking
5
8 years
years
ago?
ago, yeah.
5 years ago? Okay.
Rollerblades ain't that fast.
No, but I went through the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to sit there. I had somewhere to be. I pulled up, sat in line, like third in line for like a solid couple minutes, made my order, and then they were like, can you just pull forward because the basic shit that you got isn't ready. And I sat there for a solid, like, another 10 minutes, and I was like, fuck, I'm out. Like, how long does it take? I could have left Sonic, driven to Chick-fil-A, and came back to Sonic with food, and it would have been there quicker than Sonic was going to deliver
What
their
takes
food.
so? I mean,
I don't know. Their food is dog shit anyway.
it ain't good.
So
It ain't good.
that maybe they didn't have enough dog shit to feed people.
I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but like,
No, it is. It definitely is. If you take popcorn chicken and put it in the microwave, it tastes better than Sonic's food.
when the company's fast food store began selling out a spicy breaded chicken breast with pickles and toasted brioche bun. Okay. So they sold out, and then that was like a big deal? Maybe Chick-fil-A
So
took a
for
shot
real,
at
they
that?
didn't have a sandwich before this?
No, apparently not.
That is fucking dumb.
Popeyes fried chicken ignites the great chicken sandwich war. I haven't had Popeyes, but it's not going to be better than Chick-fil-A's.
I don't know. I heard it's way better.
Well, people are just haters.
I think you're being a hater for Popeyes.
Yeah, I guess.
You're too ingrained in Chick-fil-A. That's the
Why
problem.
wouldn't I be?
You need to go to Popeyes.
I'm not.
You
I
need-
see.
let's
I'm
shut
not
down this
going to
podcast.
fall into the trap of everybody going to Popeyes all of a sudden. Not doing it.
No, but I'm saying, are you falling in the trap of only supporting Chick-fil-A instead of branching out?
If Popeyes didn't have a big, damn, they both look banging too.
Chick-fil-A's been making their chicken smaller too.
Oh, so you're a chicken sandwiches sold out. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, it is inconvenient. So you're a Chick-fil-A hater. Is it because you have gay roots?
Yeah. my great grandparents, their great
Is it the
grandparents,
gay roots
they were
got?
all gay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. No, I haven't had Chick-fil-A in like a solid fucking year.
Yeah, because the line's too fucking long, dude.
Let me see.
Yeah, I love how Wendy's hopped in it for no reason. I'm like, hey, Wendy's, keep making the Baconator and settle down.
Well, because I
Wendy's
think
has
they
a good
spend a lot of money on their like Twitter account and shit like that.
Okay. They have a good chicken sandwich. No doubt.
Yeah.
Don't throw your hat in the ring with a couple heavyweights here.
Yeah, Wendy's is still good though. Wendy's
Oh,
is
yeah.
above a lot of other fast food.
Yeah, it's
shit.
better than Burger King and McDonald's. I think
Yeah.
McDonald's is so bad.
But the good thing about McDonald's is they don't even try.
How is that a good thing? Where the fuck is the logic that that's a good thing?
No, it's a good
No,
thing.
what's
'cause,
good
like,
is like they just know their food's shitty, so you just get shitty food when
so,
you get
like,
there.
you came here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
We didn't make you turn into
And now
McDonald's.
I thought I hated Burger King, and I don't know why. It's because I haven't had it in like forever. One just got opened up in town. I hit the thing a couple times, and you know what? Haven't been disappointed. The double Whopper. Yeah, it's nice.
I just can't go to places like that. I don't know why.
I mean, I don't live there, but
It's just
trust me, dude. It's not that good. I get it. But considering
what? That's
that
what I'm saying.
it's-
You can go, I figure you can go to
I'm
like
not gonna
Wawa
hit Wawa every time it's midnight.
every time it's midnight.
Yeah,
You just only eat at midnight,
that's it. When I'm out, I don't hit fast food unless it's midnight.
right?
Yeah,
So that's not often, because usually you're in bed by like 11:30.
way before that. Well before.
I'm saying
that.
on the weekend when you're out drinking, you're in bed by 11:30.
Yeah, at least.
So
Oh,
if you're,
settle down. Everyone settle. Everyone settle their
Jeez.
shit.
You know, hit that bell one more time.
Yeah,
I'll kick you off the
I'm
show.
gonna suspend it.
So you're not really going to fast food at all then?
No, I don't go that often at all, no.
So why not just go to Wawa?
I go to Wawa more often than I go to Wawa like a decent amount.
Right. But why can't you go to Wawa at midnight then instead of going
It's
to
just on the other side of the highway. I don't feel like crossing over.
It's so fucking lazy. And there's one, they just fucking put one up, like right down
I know,
the
it's on
street
the other side of the highway.
Right down the street. Dude,
Wawa's got decent bowls.
Yeah. Dude, they got good food.
Don't get carried away. It's
for what it is.
For what it is,
it's still fast food.
It satisfies you in a pinch.
It's still fast food.
For sure.
And it's still way above
like
Burger King and fucking Chick Fil-A.
Well, it's different things. I mean, they're hoagies.
So? You can get a chicken sandwich there. You can't get a burger there.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you can't, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They're about to
I'm
open up
considering
your
like burgers and fries for fast food. Well, I mean, Taco Bell's different. So if you want to include Wawa and fast food, then yeah, it's better than a lot of them.
You go in there, you get your food just as fast at Wawa as you do it somewhere else.
So right, from the definition of fast food, yeah, that makes sense.
And it's cheaper.
Sometimes. I get carried away in Wawa. I'll get carried away.
Well, cheaper per piece of food, per pound of food.
Yeah, I'll get carried away in Wawa real fast.
And now they got all the flavors of mac and cheese, and you can put food in it.
Dude, the bowls are nice.
The burrito bowls or something like that, and even the sourdough stuff now that they got.
Yeah, no, they're stepping their game up. Like I said, it's not anything incredible, but it's good enough.
It's head and shoulders above other fast food places.
Yeah, like McDonald's and Burger King aren't even close. I haven't had Popeyes in a while, so I wouldn't even know.
Well, you haven't had their chicken sandwich, I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm not going. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going. I'm not doing it.
I don't even know. See where there is one around here.
I think it's in Willingboro.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, so I haven't been there. But Wawa is head and shoulders above.
Yeah.
I just got Wawa today.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just a convenient. There's so much there.
Right, because then you can get quicker stuff like even the pre-made wraps and the.
They're cancerous.
Is this a sponsorship?
No, they're
for
definitely
Wawa?
cancerous. But like it's a convenience store. I mean, I don't know why we're trying to sell Wawa. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like this is
like everybody
this is not a
doesn't
sponsorship
fucking go to
Wawa.
Wawa. Like
everyone on
nonstop.
the East Coast at least.
Yeah, for sure. They're everywhere.
Here, that's what I'm saying. Everywhere here, there's 6 in a fucking 2 square mile radius from where we're sitting right now.
Yeah, there is.
But you go more south or you go more west or even north, there's no Wawas.
Dude, you ride the turnpike.
When you go somewhere and you're like, I'm going to just grab Wawa real quick, and they're like, what's Wawa? And I'm like, I'm too far from home.
Like driving to the shore, you're like, I need gas. Might as well get a chicken salad hoagie.
Right. Might as well stop at Wawa.
On the Poconos, everyone must have every exit other than when you start hitting like the big Sunoco ones on the turnpike where they have like fucking Roy Rogers.
And it's like $4.50 a gallon for gas.
You're like, yeah, no, you're just like, dude, just $10. That will get me to where I need to go. I'm almost there.
Like, that's only a gallon, sir. Are you sure?
Just, yeah.
That's all I can afford right now.
I got to hit the Easy Pass. That's like $7 a head.
Yeah.
I ain't got that much more.
How much is the Easy Pass all the way up there?
No clue. I have Easy Pass.
Oh. Don't you got to pay for the Easy Pass?
Yeah, but I don't look at it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Why would I?
Swipe the card, baby.
Well, you upload $40, and then once the $40 goes, they add another 40. So that $40 might last me for 3 months.
Right, but when you're in your mode of going up there like every weekend,
I would say it's probably like to get to my parents' house, probably like $17 in tolls.
There and back, or just there?
I think just there and back, because you only hit tolls certain ways. You know what I mean?
So you think your $40 if you were out of money today and you were going up this weekend, you think it would last you 2 weeks? Like if you went up every weekend? 2 weeks, a month?
What, the tolls? Or the $40 thing?
The $40 on your Easy Pass.
I don't know. I don't check. I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm not.
So just 40 comes out of your bank account. And
you're
like,
so like
40 came out 3 months ago. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I don't look at it.
Okay, good.
Why do you like do that?
Yeah, that's how you figure out that somebody stole your credit card or something like that.
Well, that's what the bank's for.
Well, they don't know that you didn't go up the mountains this weekend, or that you didn't. I had to call my credit card. There was a charge at like a campground in Utah or something like that.
Right.
And I called them and I was like, "That wasn't me." And
That's bad banking because Utah's far.
It is.
That's bad banking.
Right.
The Poconos is close, so they can get away with that. If there was a charge from anywhere past, like, it's got to be within 50 to 60 miles.
Well, that's what they usually do, but my one card I use no matter where I go. So sometimes we'll be down in, North Carolina or Florida to see my brother or up the mountains or something like that.
You don't call your bank before you go on a vacation?
No.
I do that.
Okay.
I'll be like, I'll be in Florida from this date to this date.
And they're like, cool, bro, you rubbing it in? I'm not going to be
No,
down
they
there.
just say that. I'm like, so don't, because I've been places where they canceled my card.
Right. See, they've never done that because and then I was back at school.
I have a credit union, too, so they're a little more strict.
Right. So do I, though. So.
Oh, so then you have a bad credit union.
I don't know why you think you're better than me.
No, you have a bad credit union and you have a bad banker. You should fire them. Because what the fuck you doing in Utah?
No, because here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at my statement and saying, Utah, I was never there, and I'm not going there. So
seems nice.
That wasn't me.
Right.
And no, I'm not going there in the near future.
Okay.
Let me say. And they're like, oh, okay, that wasn't you? All right, we'll take the charge off. And they do their own investigation and shit, and they could probably figure out that it was done from a computer that I've never been on or whatever, or they don't do it at all, and they're like, we're just not paying that. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then they give you that money back and call it a day.
Yeah,
I
never
care.
look. I never look at all.
Yeah, so someone's going to steal your identity, and you're going to be...
No, I trust my bank. They would have called me.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What if there was a purchase of something up at the mountains? Up at the mountains.
Yeah. There wasn't, though.
I'm saying, what if there was?
There wasn't.
You wouldn't know. The bank would be like, he goes up the mountains.
His
parents have a house up there, guys.
I
it's
at least
okay.
check my balance. I don't check at what's bought.
Right, but what if your balance went from $274 to $294?
I made $20.
Or the other way. No, the balance of the credit card goes up.
If it was like $20, then somebody's just catching me because I'm never going to investigate $20.
Right, if somebody buys a fucking...
Shorty hoagie. One of those shorty hoagies up in the Poconos.
Which are super cheap because it's Wawa.
It's Hoagie Fest.
No, if they bought an 80-inch screen TV, you would notice because it went from fucking... went up $2,000 or something like that.
I also have a limit on if anything spent over a certain amount, I get notified.
Okay.
Which is kind of low because I said it that way.
Right, because you would know.
I mean, it's not $20, but anything over like whatever.
Right, $100 or something.
Yeah,
like
a good amount.
All right, well, maybe you should look at your card just a little bit more often. Just know what's going on.
Hey.
And that way you can see that you're spending $5,000.
I don't want to see how much I'm spending at Chipotle a week, okay? I don't need to balance my checkbook to see how much guac I ate this week.
Whatever,
I know.
dude.
All right, my hips are telling me. Look at my hips.
Speaking of money, I had a guy come out yesterday.
Yeah.
A guy coming out today. A guy coming out tomorrow to
something over here.
Look at my basement.
Yeah? What are you trying to do?
We've been getting some water in it.
Basements are us, man. I don't know what you're fucking doing.
Basements, what?
Basements are us? It's a local dude. I got them on the thread. They're going to be a sponsor in it.
I'm pretty sure it's Basements Love Us.
Dude, they're not our sponsor yet, you know? I'm not 100% familiar.
We don't want to give it away. And they're coming out tomorrow, by the way.
All right, cool.
But we've done some things to try to stop the water on the outside, done some things on the inside. Some things have worked, some things haven't worked.
Yeah, I remember there's been like an ongoing thing since you bought the house. I remember obviously we went down there when you bought the house.
Right, and there was probably water.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was obvious when your washer and dryer are on cinder blocks. I was like, oh, that must be some type of wood. Must be some type of wooder down here.
Right. So we had the guy out yesterday, and he's explaining all the things that we need. And he's a salesman doing his salesman thing. You need this, you need that, you need this. And the problem is we have the basement, if you remember. It's the rectangular basement.
Yeah.
And then the basement ends. There's a footer going across an opening into where the stairs are.
Yeah.
So it's two separate areas. Now, granted, the one area is real small. And then right above the bottom step is an opening for crawl space.
Yeah, so which are the most creepiest things in anybody's house.
So it's really three separate areas that need to be addressed. Mm-hmm. Because if you're going to put a French drain in, you can't go through that footer from the door and you're not going to go up the wall into the crawl space or anything. So we're addressing them differently. And he's doing all the calculations and adding it up, and we're sitting at the table, and he's explaining again what's going on.
Spewing.
All makes sense. Got it. Bang. Boom. Love it. Let's do it. $16,000. I said, get the fuck out of my house.
Sir, you can bang my wife. What you ain't gonna get is $16,000 off me.
Get the fuck out of my house right now. Thank you for coming. Get the fuck out of my house.
It's a lovely shirt.
You know what costs less? Burn down the house.
Sir, banging my wife's only $10,000. So how the hell do you expect me to come up with the other 6?
You think I'm gonna let you do it twice? Yeah, you can't do it twice.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I got that going for me, huh?
So anything lower, you're already excited.
Yeah. This guy comes at 14. I'm like, what a fucking deal.
Dude, that's like, I know it's not going to be comparable to obviously $16,000, but like when you go to get like estimates on getting trees cut down, they're all over the fucking. First of all, trees are so fucking expensive to get cut down. Dude, people are like $1,800, $2,500, and then you'll have some crazy person come in and he's like, oh, I'll do it for $900. You're like, huh?
Do you understand the tree?
The tree.
All the way down on the ground.
It's not allowed to fall on the house. You know that, right? Make sure it doesn't hit the house. Do you have insurance? What's going on here? How are you?
Are you running from the cops? Are you trying to pay for a $16,000 basement?
$1,200 less than, well, whatever.
Well, because that's what, I don't know how much, it all depends on trees. It all depends, how big it is, how close it is to the house, all that kind of stuff, wires and all that kind of stuff. So we were talking about there's 3 trees in my house that I would like to get rid of, which probably isn't going to happen because I got to pay for a fucking basement.
Yeah. And a wedding.
Yeah. I'm going to cry myself to sleep.
Fuck it, sell the house, moving back in with your parents.
It's gone. As I'm saying, burn it down for the insurance money.
Yeah.
But I was talking to my dad about him, and I was like, I mean, I would love to get these 3 gone, but that's probably not going to happen. But like, maybe I'll get them trimmed back or whatever, because they're shitty trees. Like, that's the worst part, is that they're shitty fucking trees. So a light storm comes through, and huge branches are on the ground. And you're like, what the fuck happened? Like, it's just.
And your backyard's wet. You got to walk out there and
just what happens with those type of trees? And he was like, well, you could probably get them all down for like $10,000-$12,000. And I was like,
Dad.
Really? Really? That's a lot of fucking money.
Dad, did you hear what you just said?
Right.
Oh, like 10, 12? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what, like, when you spend 10 to anything over 10,000, like, you want something that you can, like.
I want a car.
You want something you can see. Nice.
Right.
How many TVs I can buy for $10,000?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
We can line this whole fucking wall with TVs.
It's like when you buy, like, spend, like, tires for your car. You need them. It's necessary. I just spent, like, $750, like, a couple months back, but, like, I'm about, hey, Ryan, look at my tires.
Right. And trees are one thing for, like, you and me, where we see each other's houses all the time, where I'm like, oh, shit, you got that tree down? Looks nice, man. You got all this space, blah, blah, blah. But you know who doesn't know that tree's gone?
Everybody else.
Everybody fucking else.
And you're just like, God damn it.
There was a big tree here, guys. There was a big tree.
But then, like, you paint your house for, like, $110. Everyone's like, oh, my God, I love the color. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Right.
I spent $1,800. Hey, my leaf cleanup's a lot easier, guys.
Right.
Haven't you noticed?
Speaking of which, I got to take my fucking blower to the guy to get it fixed.
Oh, you got a new blower?
No, well, I had one. It just didn't fucking work.
Oh, yeah, you had mine and broke it.
Yeah, I did. I'm not fucking ashamed to admit it.
Shit.
I do need to take it to him. Every week I remember it. And you know when I'll take it to him? When my yard is covered in leaves.
Yeah.
And I'll take it to him and he'll be like, it's going to be 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just going to take this back.
Yeah, I'm just going to rake.
I'm going to use this blower to rake.
Yeah.
Scrape the ground with it because otherwise it's not worth it. Because I did the same thing with my lawnmower.
Yeah.
He was like, it's going to be 2 weeks. And I was like, and the grass was already fucking 7 inches high. I was like, I need to cut it today, though, so if you could have this done in like 2 hours, that'd be great.
What do you think,
it's
sir?
supposed to rain.
I suggest you get a pair of scissors.
Use those poop scissors.
Yeah, where's them poop scissors at? Emergency poop scissors. Dude, I got to get back in the gym. I feel like a fucking sloppy fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. Look at me.
You look like a sloppy fuck.
God damn it.
Well, I'm going to use my 2 guest passes in August on Friday, taking my sister's kids, my niece and nephew.
To the gym?
No, to the pool.
Oh shit, that's right.
They got big pools, slide, and all that kind of shit.
Forgot you fancy though.
Taking them to the gym. I'm gonna show them what a real fucking dude looks like working out. Not their bitch ass dad.
Oh, shots fired.
No, we're gonna go to the pool. We'll probably sneak in a little cooler of
booze.
Of booze.
There you go.
Start off Friday off right. Start off Friday.
Oh, you got a nice weekend.
Right.
Dude, Labor Day weekend.
That's right.
Got any plans?
That's why I did it. I got that Friday, and then it's the Labor Day weekend.
So you're off Friday?
Yeah.
We're doing podcast Friday.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that one will probably save.
Right.
Because we have to save it, but we'll do a podcast. I have to work Saturday, too. Anyway, this is boring as fuck.
Who cares?
This is boring.
I don't give a fuck about the listeners.
Sir.
Yeah, we got a golf. We got a golf, too.
Yeah, when do you think we're going to do that?
I was going to say Saturday.
Nah, I'm working, dude. I got bills to pay.
I should be working because I got to pay fucking $16,000 for a fucking basement. Anyway.
I got a baby, dude. I don't want to hear it.
No, you don't have a baby. You got a baby on the way.
Yeah, even scarier.
Yeah, I guess so. Especially when it's your first one. See, when I had my first one, it wasn't really that big a deal.
Because I just stopped paying for it.
I ran away as far as I could.
They live in Utah somewhere.
Yeah. I just pay for a campground once a year.
What else, dude? What else you got to fucking say? You been watching Mind Hunters or what?
We watched the first 2 episodes.
It's not enough.
No, it's not.
It's not enough for me to talk about it.
No, it's not. Definitely isn't. You shut your fucking mouth. No, but we wanted to talk about this marathon runner.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Speaking
runner. Of the gym.
Yeah.
Way to make me feel like a fucking muffin.
Yeah, you're about to. Oh, the reason I'm saying that is
guys, I feel like a muffin.
You can come in September and do like fucking cycle or something like that.
Yeah.
Get back on the bike, see what it's like. Or don't. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway. Your face is like, I'm not going to fucking do that.
Yeah, that bike can kiss my
What
ass.
day could I do that? I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. So I just saw this. A new 100-mile world record was set yesterday. I don't know what day this is posted.
Running.
Was set yesterday by Zach Bitter from Wisconsin. Shout out to Zach Bitter. He's coming on the podcast in a couple weeks.
I'm pretty sure I might know his face. There was a dude who was on Rogan who was like this. Zach Bitter?
Zach Bitter. B-I-T-T-E-R.
I'm so sick of Rogan right now, and I said it live on air. I don't care.
Well, he's not coming on anymore then.
Nobody can end our lives. Zach Bitter record.
Right, so, yeah, crushed. See if you can figure out what the old record was.
Okay.
Oh, 11 minutes he beat
it so, see, this is what I don't like. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still impressive.
No, hold on. I was going to get there.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I forgot that people can't see this screen.
All right, so 100 miles in 11 hours, 19 minutes, and 13 seconds. So, just for clarification, that's a 6:47 per mile pace for 100 miles.
That's absurd. We weren't doing that even close to that on the bike. I wasn't.
The pace translates to 2 hours and 58-minute marathon, which is fast in its own. But then he did it for 100 miles, so he did 4 fucking marathons in a row at the same exact fucking pace.
Wow.
It translates to 21 minutes and 6 seconds for a 5K, which is what, 3.1 miles or something like that? 3.2, something like that? So 21 minutes. But, again, he did it for 100 miles.
Oh, boy.
That's 32 and a half consecutive 5Ks at the same fucking pace. What makes it crazier is he did it on a fucking indoor track.
Yeah, I hate that.
An indoor track. So, granted, he doesn't have to go up and down. He doesn't have rocks. He doesn't have uneven terrain, any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't like... Yeah, go ahead.
But what's even worse is how fucking... Boring that had to be. How many laps did it say that was?
363.
363 fucking times around the track. I run around the track twice, and I'm like, I'm done because I want to kill myself.
Yeah,
not because I can't do it.
What's a mile? 4 times around the track, so...
Right.
Dude, but that's just like... I bet you would be... Not saying... I'm not taking anything away from this guy, because obviously, Jesus. I mean, no life. He probably has no toenails. But I'm saying, like, running outside would be a lot different than doing the track.
You think it would be harder?
Yeah.
I see. I'm the exact opposite.
Okay.
I think it would be easier because the entertainment factor of not looking at the same fucking shit 363 times would be more for me than the slight uphills and downhills, because they're going to cancel out for the most part.
Right.
Where are you running that it's that it's the net uphill for the fucking...
Well, that's where they do the 100-mile races. They do it through, like, fucking canyons and shit. Like, all those crazy places. They run through, like, woods and stuff.
Right, but they're not... Even if they did, it's not a net uphill of fucking 5,000 feet. You know what I mean? He's not running up a mountain and doing this at the same time. It might be a net uphill of 500 feet, 1,000 feet.
I don't know.
But that's spread out. Like going to doing the bend of the shore, it was a net uphill for like 800 feet, 700 feet or something like that.
Ultra-marathon world record. Oops.
Well, an ultra-marathon, is an ultra-marathon 100?
Yeah. That's what this dude ran, right?
Well, he ran 100. I just didn't know what an ultra-marathon was.
Ultra-marathon running or training. No, thank you.
Ultra-marathon training near me.
No, thanks. Beyond the standard run distance, 26 miles. Oh, anything over a mile is ultra-marathon. Okay.
No, anything over a marathon.
Right. 26 right here. What did I say?
A mile.
Oh, anything over a marathon.
I was going to say, I've been running ultra-marathons for a long time, man. I ran an ultra-marathon today. Oh, yeah? How far? 2 miles.
Here you go, 100 miles.
Were you looking for, like, previous records? Or?
I just see where they were trying to run. What does it take to run a 100-mile ultramarathon?
You know who wrote that? Some fucking fat dork.
Yeah.
On his computer.
I want to start running
eating Cheetos.
Yeah, how about
and drinking Mountain Dew. Was like, what does
slow,
it take?
Bud. Let's take it slow.
What does it take to... That can't be that hard. 100 miles? I can do that. What's it take to run that?
A 100-mile run can take just 12 hours for the most elite runners, as long as 48 hours for the pack of the racers. There are so many factors.
48 fucking hours. Imagine running for 2 days.
No, dude. What's wrong with you? Imagine just working for 2 days.
Imagine doing anything for just
sitting
fucking 2 days.
How about sitting at your desk for 48 hours?
No way. No way.
No way is right. 8 hours is brutal.
But that's what I'm saying. That's who asked that question. Some fat fucking nerd.
But I'm not interested in that. Like, that takes a different type of human. That's a different type of human.
Yeah, for sure.
Not only to accomplish that, I mean, that's a complete mind, like a mind thing. Like, at some point, you're just like...
Right. Your body is...
There's a certain weight you have to be. You can't be... Like, there's nobody 200 pounds doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
I was going to say, you can't be over, like, 170.
Like, there's factors.
Right, but those people are that skinny and have the ability to run like that because they've been running all their life.
There's no way. I know we don't have all the details. There's no way that dude just ran for 11 straight hours. He had to stop and eat something. Like, like, you just don't run for 11 hours.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm just saying. I wasn't fucking there.
But I'm saying he might have been running and like people have been like handing on bananas and shit like that, and he's just like boom.
Yeah.
Or like those
Crustables?
Those Gatorade gel pack things.
Okay.
I saw people had them on the bike ride. I was like, damn, we should have brought those.
Yeah, I could have used a couple of those for sure.
Yeah. Or like a Nutri-Grain bar or something like that.
Or
Old
a new
school.
bike.
Or a helicopter.
Yeah, or a fucking motorcycle. That one cop who kept flying by us, like blasting Eminem and shit. I was like, what if I just held on to the back of the...
Yep.
Let me just hold on to the bar.
Come on back here.
The back of the bar.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't even want to do that.
Nah, that's not fun.
Like, if I had time and all that kind of the ability to train, somebody was training me and all that kind of stuff.
Like, the triathlon shit even sounds more funner. Like, we have to swim for a little bit, do the bike ride, and then run. I mean, it doesn't sound great.
Right.
But that's better than running around a circle gym.
Oh, for sure. 363 fucking times.
It's not happening.
Like I said, you go up to the track at the high school.
I know.
Run around it more than 2 times.
No. Well, you can do that.
I'm not saying that you can't do it physically. I'm saying that you're going to be like, I'm just going to go somewhere else. I'm going to do something.
Like when I would go to the high school.
I'd rather do it on the fucking treadmill at the gym because at least there's people walking by. There's TVs. You can look at stuff.
The treadmill blows too.
For sure it does.
The treadmill is boring.
For sure it does.
The treadmill is literally like you're just running to like... I'm running to like get my head chopped off. Like I feel like I'm running into like the torture chamber. It is miserable. The fucking douche.
That's what I'm saying. It's definitely terrible, but it's still better than running around the track.
Oh yeah, nah. Running around the track would be better than treadmill.
You think?
Yeah.
I see. Because there's different stuff going on.
Especially with the treadmill where you can just like look down and you see the time. You're like, oh, I've been running for a little bit, and it's like you're like at 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
That's why you put the towel over top of it.
I don't. You bring a towel?
They got towels, dude. They pay a lot of money. You better have a fucking towel.
Oh shit!
You guys ain't got a fucking towel?
Like even when I was running around the track at the high school because my parents lived right there, I'd go down the track. I would just run the bleachers.
You bring a towel to the gym?
You bring a towel too, dude? You wear gloves when you lift? Fucking bitch.
I bring my own baby powder and everything.
Is there anything funnier?
Float it in the air like LeBron.
When you see a dude with lifting gloves on, I'm like, yo, bro. Hey! Why you have lifting gloves on?
There's a dude at my gym that has like he's got like tight pants, like biker pants almost, and like a real tight like tank top, and he wears a bandana tied around the top of his head, and he's got gloves. Okay. And he does shit like around the whole gym, like whole run around the gym, like in between people and shit. And you're like, dog, come on, man,
easy.
I'm about to do something over here.
American Ninja Warrior,
I'm about
take
to
it
do
down.
something over here.
That would be fun training. American Ninja Warrior stuff. That would be fun.
That would be fun. Well, wait, that's the one that's like
you gotta run up the wall and shit.
Yeah. Okay, because there's two. There's the American.
It's like parkour, but type. I would say parkour and the training for American Ninja Warrior have to be very similar.
Right, but I was gonna say because the American Ninja Warrior started because of the Japanese one. Yeah, and the Japanese one's like serious.
No, the American one's serious too. I think you're thinking of something else. You might think in the show Wipeout. Those idiots were getting like pies thrown at their face and shit on ABC.
They gotta stand like this and the board
jump
goes
on this
through
balloon and stuff. No, they have American Ninja Warrior. It's like definitely hardcore.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just mean like, see if you can pull up like the Japanese one because
MXC. Right, you are, Ken. Remember that on Spike TV?
Yeah,
MXC.
They dubbed over people.
They would dub over and they would just like.
See, that's like the American Ninja Warrior, where they just have regular fucking schmoes. And they fucking bust their ass like.
No, no, it's real. You haven't watched it in a while.
I think we're both wrong, to be honest.
No, American Ninja Warrior. Yeah, it's on NBC and shit. Or it's
on
Fox.
I know it exists and I know what it is.
No, they're legit.
I know there's a similar one in Japan, but there's also like a serious one, like where you like CrossFit.
Yeah, American Ninja Warrior.
Now, see, you're not picking up what I'm putting down here.
No, I'm definitely not. American Ninja Warrior.
I know what American Ninja Warrior is. Go to the one in Japan.
Okay. So it's probably just Ninja Warrior.
It's more.
Just get rid of the Japan.
Ninja Warrior Japan.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, we're not gonna be able to tell from images. We're gonna have to watch them.
Well, we're not watching American Ninja Warrior videos right now.
Let's pause this. We're gonna watch an hour of
dude. Remember MXC?
Ninja Warriors.
That was so funny
MXC
when
they
would dub over people.
It was on Spike TV.
Spike TV. R.I.P.
But it only came on late.
Dude, it was so funny. Oh my god, I can't even think.
It wasn't on Comedy Central at all.
It could have been. It should have been. It's hilarious. And they would go up and like you would see the Asian people talking in their lips, and somebody would just say something stupid. Like a girl would show up, she's like, "Oh my god, I don't know." Improv's really hard. Oh my god. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm about to eat shit." Like they would say the stupidest stuff.
Right, because it was just dubbed over.
Yeah, and the one dude would always say, "Right, you are, Ken."
Yeah.
MXC. Yes, MXC. Fantastic. Yeah, you're thinking of Wipeout, dude.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm telling you.
So, what do you...
People are yelling at us right now. Look at all these choices here.
It's Wipeout.
No. I know what Wipeout is.
During the break, we're definitely watching.
Yeah, for sure we are.
Oh, my God. I can't stop. I'm sorry, guys.
Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
So great. So fucking great. What else, dude?
That stuff needs to come back,
It does need to come back. This is when the world was cool. Everyone's all fucking soft now and shit.
Exactly.
Still haven't seen Once Upon a Time in America. I've been hit with one spoiler alert, which kind of hurt.
Yeah, well, don't tell it to me because I haven't heard it.
So what happens is
mute. But I'm still working my way through the Manson podcast. I have like one left.
Yeah. So you'll appreciate it in Mindhunters. Doing the
Well, that's what I was thinking. I figured between the podcast, Mindhunters, and then Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I'm gonna be like a fucking expert in Manson.
Yeah, we tried talking about it last episode. What's the fascination? What's the fascination?
With Manson or with serial killers?
Just the serial killers.
I think people like to just see how other people are fucked up.
Yeah, it's like...
And like more fucked
appealing.
up than them. You're like,
it's not appealing as in where you want it to happen. It's just appealing like, I have no idea.
Right, but also you can be like, see, Chelsea, they're more fucked up than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, Chelsea, keep it up. I will shave your head. That'll be the least of your worries.
There's somebody that's going through something that's way crazier than you. But then to also see...
Episode 2, is Summer of Sam yet or no?
Son of Sam.
Son of Sam?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. I don't want to get too far into it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I've seen it. But you're going to say something, or the people haven't seen it?
Yeah, I got you.
It just came out, goddammit. One thing about spoiler alerts are these 8-year-old movies that you bring up. Yeah. It's another thing.
I got you.
Show just fucking came out.
I got you.
They have The Irishman coming out in November.
What about Joker?
Well, I'm saying on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Oh, that's a Netflix movie?
Yeah.
Oh, why did I think that was going in the theaters?
No, it's coming. Well, I think they're putting it in like a couple small theaters around the country, but it's...
How long do you think... Because I'm at the point now where I was like, man, I shouldn't even go to the movies. How long do you think until Once Upon a Time in Hollywood would be on DVD or on demand?
When did it come out?
July?
Oof. It's usually like 6 weeks or something like that, isn't it?
So you think it'll be out soon?
Yeah.
I bet you'll be out by end of October.
I think it'll be out before that.
I hope so.
I think it'll be out early October, if not late
That'd
September.
Be sick. Because at this point, I'm like, I'm not going to the movies.
Yeah. I mean, the good part is you'll be the only one in there.
The bad news is there's going to be somebody hiding under the bleacher and it's going to grab my foot and pull me under.
That's the bad news, and they won't know.
Help!
Good news is
It 2?
they don't
Dude,
even
there's
try.
a bunch of good movies coming out. It 2. Have you seen the new It?
I didn't even see It 1.
The new one?
Yeah.
Either have I. Chelsea won't let me watch it. 2.
Why can't you just watch it when she's not here?
I don't, because I play PlayStation.
Because you get scared? You get nervous?
I need somebody to hold.
What if somebody kills me?
What else? Joker comes out October 4th. All right, I'll say it. I don't know how I feel about it. Joaquin Phoenix, Joker. Have you seen previews for it?
Yeah, I was going to say you haven't seen the movie, though.
I know. I'm just saying, going off the trailer, I don't know how I feel about it.
That's what do you think you would have said about what's his name as Joker? Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson was supposed to be the Joker?
Heath Ledger, I'm saying.
Oh, well, that movie looked good. I know Christopher Nolan, and the movie looked good.
Right, but...
I'm saying I don't know if the Joker looks good.
Right, but specifically, do you remember what you said about Heath Ledger before you saw it? You were like, I don't know, Joker looks fucking stupid.
I love Heath Ledger. I don't know if I thought he was going to be that good as Joker.
Right.
But I love Heath Ledger, because...
You're taking shots at Joaquin Phoenix.
I'm just mean the movie.
You ain't even seen it.
The movie doesn't look that good.
I thought you said him as the Joker.
I mean, no, he's fine. Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor. He's way better than fucking Jared Leto. Give me a break.
Well, that's why Jared Leto only had that.
People love Jared Leto, and they like rave about him, like, oh, this, that, and this. He's Gucci model, this, that. I'm not all impressed by Jared Leto.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
I'm not all into Jared Leto. 30 Seconds to Mars got some jams, no doubt, but...
He ain't write them all.
His brother writes them?
Did he write them all?
I don't know. His brother's in the band. I will say this.
I don't know how it works.
He's like 50, and he looks like he's 30. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Actually, let's look up his age. I'm pretty sure he's like really old.
Old as fuck.
Let's see. Jared Leto's age. What do you think about this episode? We're all over the fucking place, huh? How
are you asking me or are you asking the
people? Well, the audience can't respond to me, so I'm just going to go with you. How do you think you spell Jared Leto?
Isn't it E-D?
There it is. Oh, there's a microphone. They're listening. This is so creepy. Jared Leto.
They're connected into our podcast. Where do you think all these downloads are coming from? Google. Amazon.
Quantico. Quantico's on to us. Like, how old do you think he is? I would say 38. 36.
Yeah, I would say probably mid-40s.
Really?
Just because that's what people look like that are famous.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
But also, 1971, so that's 47. Impressive. He looks like a really skinny, good-looking Scott Disick. Now, that's a shot at Jared Leto because Scott Disick should look like him.
Right.
But
He actually kind of reminds me of fucking
Bert
what's
with
her
dark
name?
hair.
No, Monica Geller. What's her name?
Oh, the SNL girl.
No.
Uh-huh.
The bitch that was on fucking Friends.
Oh, Fox. Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox.
How hot's Courtney Cox in Longest Yard? That like opening scene where he steals her car.
I don't remember it.
Wow.
Pull it up, dude. We got the internet fucking rolling today.
But I'm saying, like when
doesn't he kind of look like Courtney Cox with a beard?
Yeah, he does.
Like he could be her brother.
Yeah, for sure. No, absolutely. Now, when like our dads were 40, they looked.
Courtney Cox, Jared Leto. What the fuck,
dude? This is creepy.
See if there's a relationship.
Dude,
between
are
them.
they listening to us?
Oh, so I wasn't the only one that thought this. Look, it's all the comparisons of Courtney Cox and Jared Leto.
I think she's dressed up as Jared Leto.
I think it might be like that face swap thing.
No, that's her dressed up as him.
Oh, maybe.
How
I told you they
creepy.
look alike.
She's still good looking.
Yeah. But she's starting to get too much work done.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. All right, we'll get into that in 1 second. The whole... Wow, look at the Youngs. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yo, good call, right?
Yeah.
Have you looked into this?
I have not at all.
This is how you catfish somebody.
Swear to God.
You go to fuck Courtney Cox and Jared Leto comes out the closet like, hey.
And you're like, all right. Well,
I mean,
whatever.
it's a good substitute. I'm not gay, but, I mean, if you're going to be the bottom.
It's close enough.
If you're going to be the power bottom. What was I just about to talk about? Like when our dads were 40, like 45, they didn't look like this.
No.
But I'm saying, and it's not just because he's in
they didn't have
Hollywood.
money.
No, but it's not because he's in Hollywood. I'm just saying the times are changing where older guys are getting more hip. Like our parents' style was ass.
What do you mean was?
Is
got
ass.
any better?
Yeah, like it is ass. My dad has some decent sneakers, but he's like such a blue collar. Like he has like pair of like jean shorts that he's had since like 94.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, they're broken in perfectly. I'm like, yeah, I was 2 when you bought them. Like what the fuck, dude? But I'm saying like dudes are getting like you'll see like a 45-year-old now, and he'll be like wearing Jordans because like their 40s like they're from the 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
so,
crazy
like,
too. By the
you know
way.
what I mean?
We're
Yeah,
getting
dude,
old,
I just got Chelsea sent me a thing today. We had to fill out something for our 10-year reunion. Did you get that?
Old. In the mail?
No, we're not registered.
That's what I'm saying.
It was something on Facebook, and Chelsea sent me it. But organ donor. What year? No, but yeah. So like
what
they were 40s.
year is it?
In like the 90s. So like the generations are closer, which is weird. But I don't know. It's just the style is different. Like they don't look as
we're
old.
closer to that. What are you saying? Generations are closer?
I don't
Whose
know.
Generations?
I don't know what I'm saying. But
But
I'm
then
saying like
we'll cut that
older
out.
people don't look as old as they did back then.
Is it because we're getting closer to that old?
What I'm saying is when my dad and your dad were
I understand what you're saying.
Were 28 years old. They had like mustaches and like hairy chests and shit. They looked 40 when they
Right.
were 28.
I understand that, but what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, do you think it's because we're getting closer to that oldness?
No, I just think we have mad flavor. We got mad style.
Well, that's because we talk about it with rap music,
Right.
where you're like, the rap music when we were growing up was way better than it is now. Is it, or are we just getting
becoming
older?
them old people?
Right.
That's scary.
I'll stare out my window at the kids riding by, making sure that they're not walking on my grass.
Hey, woodchuck,
Get off my lawn!
stop chucking that wood.
I don't know why I had a southern accent when I said get off my lawn.
It's because you're a racist. You're deep racism. You're a homophobe and a racist, and I'm gonna fucking bring it. I'm gonna bring it up.
Scroll down a little bit. So,
There's one.
did you watch Dave Chappelle's stand up, Sticks and Stones?
The new one that just came out?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch
it.
his 2 before that.
Watch this one because
I heard it's a little racy, not racist, but racy, right?
The entire thing is basically he talks about Michael Jackson. He talks about a lot. He talks about a lot of things that you wouldn't expect people to.
I'll
talk
be honest
about.
with you. I'm never going to watch it, so it's not a spoiler alert to me. So if you just want to bring it up,
Well,
it's really hard for me to watch stand up. I get bored, and if
Okay.
I want to watch something, it's going to be a show. Like I need drama. As much as I like to laugh, I need drama. I can laugh on I laugh on YouTube and Instagram. There's enough comedians that put up clips and shit like that. Like to sit down and watch an hour of stand up, that's asking a lot for me.
See, because I don't go on YouTube and Instagram. That's
I'm on
why.
YouTube all day.
Yeah.
Well, not all day, but a good amount.
My God, if your work hears this,
you're
fired.
Well, it's impossible for me to actually like be on my phone as I work, but
right. I mean, you could.
It wouldn't make any sense.
It'd be shitty.
I'd drop my phone and run it over.
Oh, either way. Well, just watch a little bit of it.
No, tell me.
No, dude,
Tell me, you son of a bitch. Guys, when we come back, we are gonna break down Dave Chappelle's stand-up.
All of it, not just this last one. All of his previous ones. The show, Chappelle Show. If you guys haven't heard of it.
Neil Brennan. He's very popular in the black community because of the show. I think he's even allowed to say the N-word. I don't know if that's true or not.
According to him,
yeah,
he is.
He got a pass. Which is really funny because he's like one of the whitest white guys there is.
Right. Apparently shooting a slave mask is only funny to me and my buddy Neil.
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
Sorry about that, folks.
No, what's up with you? So what's up with Doritos, dude?
You're just gonna kick it off like that? You're not.
What did you want?
You're not gonna introduce the people we were talking about.
All right. So one of our sponsored snacks of the podcast is Pepperidge Farm Goldfish, and we're a big fan of the Flavor Blast. That's what we do. Shake it in the mic. Let's get a little ASMR. Yeah, you like that? You like that? Yeah, go to sleep. Oh, and look at it. You hear him pouring it? Hear him pouring it? You get a good crunch. Oh, that's a mouthful right there. Oh. Pepperidge Farm Flavor Blast. So we're big Goldfish peeps, and that's the preferred snack. That's what we do. Now, Rye proceeds to tell me, he's like, there's a formula why we like this, right? I'm like, yeah, it's nicotine. They put nicotine in Goldfish.
That's the only way. That's the only way they can do it.
And he broke it down like a fraction, like he always does.
No, because what happens, they say that the best snack food in terms of addictivity. Addictivity.
Factotor.
Is the Dorito. That's what every snack food wants to be.
How about it's just really good?
No. There's a science behind it.
All right, well, tell me, fucking Bill Nye.
So apparently they have, tell me I just got out of the thing.
Addictive chips.
Right.
Why are potato chips so addictive? Reader's Digest.
No, but
it's a good source.
The Dorito in particular, it does a couple things. One, it has umami.
Everybody knows that.
That's a savory flavor that everybody loves. It's just a great flavor.
But what is that flavor?
It also
is that
has.
The nacho?
It's a great flavor.
That's all it says.
It's a great flavor. It's like
grape?
One of the best.
Pam or pan?
I think I can help with the whole
great or grape?
Pam situation. No, it's just savory.
Okay.
Then it has long hang time flavors like garlic, a flavor that's going to sit in your mouth for a while.
Yeah, I like garlic. Are you a garlic fan?
I do like garlic.
I like garlic too.
Even
if it's a little strong, I don't care.
So they have multiple flavors, multiple things that are competing for your taste buds at once.
Mm-hmm.
That means that your taste buds aren't focused on one thing and they don't get tired of one thing. So that's what you were saying. You love salt and vinegar chips. But
yeah, you can only do so much.
The salt and vinegar is so strong on it because it's a salt and vinegar chip.
You'll lose a piece of your tongue.
Exactly. And then like, I have to stop eating this. That doesn't happen on a Dorito because there's light amounts of multiple flavors.
Okay.
So your taste buds can't focus on one.
Nice.
They also have acids.
Acne? I got acne on my butt.
Lactic and citric acid that gets the saliva flowing. That lets off some shit in your brain that you like what's going on. Because you're eating and your saliva glands are kicking off because they're like, yo, that's good. Buttermilk delivers some more lactic acid. Buttermilk's in the chip.
So Doritos are terrible for you, by the way you're describing.
For sure they are.
If you're like, if I don't know what any of this shit is, it's not good.
No, for sure.
Do you know what's in chicken? Chicken. That's why it's good. You know what I mean? Like, you know what's in rice? Like a little bit of fucking grain and something else. Like, if there's all this shit that has like if you need the table of content.
Oh, for sure. And the ingredients list is fucking 8,000 things long.
Zinc. You're like, huh?
Yeah. Also, half of the calories of a Dorito comes from fat, which means that when you put the chip in your mouth, it literally starts to melt.
Okay.
So your brain likes that because it's called, they have a name for it.
Go ahead.
Vanishing caloric density. Your brain thinks that you're not gaining a lot of weight by eating these chips because it's just vanishing in your mouth. It's like cotton candy. You put cotton candy in your mouth and then it's gone. You're like, I didn't even eat anything.
Well,
today.
if you eat something nutritious, you get full. Like Doritos, there's nothing in them that will fill you. I mean, you can get sick and like full, but like there's nothing substantial that you're like, all right, my body has like it's got what it needed.
Right, and that's their goals. They don't want.
No, right.
They want you to have another bag and then another bag.
So we're looking at. Keep going. I have this after.
And then all of the blend of these ingredients that go on top of the Dorito is ground so finely it fills all of the nooks and crannies in your mouth. That way that taste lingers.
Yeah.
So, and as that taste starts to disappear, you want to refill your taste buds and the rest of your mouth with that taste again, so you want another chip. That's why you'll have a bag here, and you'll grab a couple, and you'll be like, I'm done. And then, as you say that, you're grabbing a couple more, and you're like, all right, that's it.
Doritos are so good.
And then you're like, you have to take them away because I'm just going to keep eating them.
But the thing with chips, too, is they're so small, so you can keep popping them.
Right. That, and lastly, the Dorito dust.
Yeah.
All that stuff I talked about is all in the dust.
Yeah.
So when you lick your fingers or something like that.
Perfect. It's the best part.
It's all of that stuff that makes you want to eat more Doritos with none of the stuff that doesn't, which is the chip itself. So you're just maximizing that.
Yeah, it's the best.
I'm going to eat more Doritos now.
Here we go. Snack attack. The most addictive junk foods. Now, chips are addicting as shit. You could just eat bags of chips.
Right.
I've eaten bags of chips.
Right.
Like when my mom used to get that mix and match bag thing from Sam's. Like it would be all the little bags that you get supposed to take for lunch. Oh, dog. I'm talking 2 Cheetos, 2 Fritos, and a Dorito.
Right.
I'll knock 5 out.
Well,
and then I'll dump them in popcorn for when I watch a movie.
Again, what you'll do is you'll have two Cheetos and then 2 Fritos because you want to mix up that flavor. And that's what Dorito does.
My palate.
It mixes up the flavor for you.
I got a
so
good
that
palate.
They're like, you don't have to go to another one. You can just stay here with us.
Yeah.
Because we're already going to mix up the flavor for you. You ain't going to know what's going to fucking
Number
hit
2
you.
is cookies. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to name all these. They're all really good, though. So we're like the number one factor when it comes down to it is like they taste fucking good. I know all these little
so
things.
So much sugar and butter and shit like that.
Right. Cookies are banging. Now, it depends what cookies. Because like I can eat 30 Oreos. You give me like 2 oatmeals. I'm like, I'm all set.
Right.
So.
But that's what I'm saying. All these things are good is because there's a fuck ton of butter.
Sugar's addictive.
Butter's awesome. Sugar, a fuck ton of sugar.
It's 100% addictive.
It's awesome.
I've cut it out of my life, but so this is what I was saying earlier, like when I was talking about like ice cream. When it comes to nighttime, like I need ice cream. I don't eat it every night, but like if we're watching TV, I'm like, oh, I'm ready for ice cream. Yeah. But here's the thing: I deprive myself from sugar like all day. So like I have no sugar all day, and then like 7 o'clock hits, 7:30 hits, 8 o'clock hits.
You need it.
I'm like, dude, my body is like I need it. Like I love ice cream when I'm on the couch watching TV.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like if you eat like an earlier dinner, like you're done eating at like 5:30, 8 o'clock rolls around, you're like, I could go for a milkshake.
Dude, we usually
get myself a cone.
We usually don't eat dinner till like 7:30, and I still want ice cream by like 9:15.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, but like I'm saying, like if it's not around, like I crave it. Like I'm like, yo, dude, I need ice cream.
Right, and that's the problem.
I've left and gone to the store and gotten it and come back.
Yeah.
At like 9:30. It's not good.
Yeah, that's late.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's late.
These hips don't lie.
Mm.
After ice cream is French fries. Now, what's the best part about French fries? Potato. Everybody loves potato. A little salt, pepper, heavy D up in the limousine. And then I'm a big dipper. What can't you dip potatoes in, a.k.a. French fries? Cheese, ranch, ketchup, hot sauce, barbecue sauce,
not only that,
honey mustard.
There's different types of French fries.
Curly.
You just get the regular cut. You get the curly cut. You get the waffle cut. You get sweet potato. You get truffle fries.
You know what? I'm not a huge sweet potato fan.
Neither am I. Or truffle fries.
I don't like truffle. I like waffle. I like the crinkle cut, the straight string. Obviously, curly's my shit. Curly's my jam.
Yeah.
After French fries, you got non-diet soda. I'm good with not drinking soda. I don't care about cake. I definitely don't care about muffins. Cheeseburgers, I mean, is that really a junk food? Oh, I keep burping, my bad. Is a cheeseburger really considered junk food? I know it's not great for you, but like if I make burgers on the grill, I'm only having 2. I can't shove that many down my pipe.
Right, but that's the difference between cheeseburgers and chips. Like you won't get full off of chips. You'll get full off of cheeseburgers. Like I'm good.
You can also make different grades of burgers. If you go to the dollar menu at whatever Burger King, McDonald's, you can put down like 10.
Right, probably.
But like if you're making some good burgers with ingredients on your grill, like you might want to pack them. If even so, you're putting shit on it, cheese, and then you're hitting with lettuce, tomato. You're getting full. I mean, how many burgers can you really eat?
Did you skip cake? You said cake?
Yeah, I mean that's just bullshit.
Right, cake.
Even cake's gonna fill you because it's like bread. You know what I mean? Like it's
right. But it's all butter and muffins. It's all butter.
Muffins never cross my fucking mind. Cake never crosses my mind. Don't get me wrong. If there's a nice piece of cheesecake out there, how you doing? But they don't cross my mind. Cheeseburgers I'm into. French fries. I mean, when you get a meal, like say we'll go out somewhere, and I'm like conscious of whatever. Like I'll get like my wrap, or say I get a burger, and I'm like I'm not eating these fries. So like, know how hard it is to eat the sandwich part of the dinner and just stare at those fries?
Yeah.
Especially when like they come with like
a lot of times I get the sandwich because it comes with fries.
Fuck yeah. Especially if I get like some type of like
entree.
Buffalo chicken, cheesesteak, buffalo chicken sandwich, and there's like hot sauce and blue cheese on the side. I'm like,
right.
How do I not dip?
And that's what I'm saying. So a lot of times I'll get the sandwich because I want fries, as opposed to getting like the entree of whatever that I was just getting.
Right. When the waitress comes up to you, she's like, "Do you want to substitute the chips for fries?" You're just like, "Why are you even asking me?"
Yeah, just do it.
Bring the fucking fries out.
Just do it.
Don't make me ask again.
But that's what I was saying with butter. I was looking for the exact quote. You watch Parks and Rec? Have you watched Parks and Rec?
I watched it, yeah.
Okay. Because at one point they're churning butter, and Andy's talking about butter and all of his favorite foods and all that kind of stuff, and he's like, all my favorite foods have butter on them. Pancakes, toast, popcorn, grapes. And then he goes, butter's my favorite food. And it's probably because it's fucking good.
Butter, bread, and sugar. It's
just put it in before you tell me so that I don't know there's a whole fucking stick of butter in there.
There's a fine line. Like, you can't deprive yourself either. Like, are abs really worth it when, like, it comes down to... Well, first of all, for us...
You can deprive yourself, but I don't want to.
What's the point? I mean... Have some self-control.
What's the point?
I need to do better. I've been slipping. I'm going to tighten it up.
That's what I was going to say earlier.
I've been tightening it up. I'm 230 right now. I'm going to be 215 by the time the baby comes. How about that? If you say it on here, we'll be held accountable. The day the baby's born, I'm going to put a picture of me on the scale at 215.
And we'll see.
215's not that, and I could probably even be lighter. I can probably be like 210, but I'll say 215 and play it safe. I'm 230 right now.
You're scared.
Well, let's not overreach our boundaries. The baby's due in 4 weeks.
Right.
Okay? Let's not overstep our boundaries here.
And it's coming early.
It's probably coming early.
Yeah.
Now, don't crucify me if the baby comes in 2 weeks right now.
Well, you said 2 weeks. You said it's not hard to get to.
All right, we'll see.
Fucking get there, you piece of shit.
All right. All right.
All right.
I'm going to take a picture. All right, when the episode's over, so people who probably ain't going to listen to it tonight, I'm going to take a picture of me on the scale tomorrow. Well, not me like the scale tomorrow. Of my weight.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to post it. And I'll say episode 62, if you know, you know. And then...
Don't know, now you know.
Just so I post it.
Right. How about this?
Just so you guys really know that I'm 230.
How about this? When the baby comes, I'll be 215 too. Under 215.
Why? What do you know?
Like 190.
I was going to say, you're not even fucking close to that. What the fuck are you talking about?
So it's pretty much guarantee. I mean, I can be under 215 at that point.
That's hilarious. But
when I said I'll be 215, I was like, oh, fuck.
I was like, damn, you got to gain... Gaining weight is definitely harder than losing. Well, it depends where the factor is. Like, if you're 300, obviously, but like...
And it depends on how you want to gain weight. Like, if you want to put on weight...
Muscle,
and, like, not look like a fat fuck, then it's hard.
But, like, for some people to be, like, what are you, 180?
Like 190.
All right, so 190. Like, for you to get to, like, 210 would be a lot.
If I did it in a way that I didn't look like shit.
That's like bulking, lifting heavy, and just eating a fuck ton.
That's
like
what
you
I'm saying.
see, like offensive linemen, football players, like they just got to eat.
Right, they got to force themselves to eat.
That's disgusting.
I could definitely get to 210 quickly, easily, but I would look like fucking shit.
Right, it wouldn't fill out.
You know
it wouldn't
be. It would
like
just be all. I would put on all fat.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, God damn, Ryan, you gotta get to the gym or something.
Babe.
You know what I mean?
Hey, babe.
Like, I'm trying to get to 215 here.
Here we go.
It's bulking season, baby.
When's the last time you had a sloppy Joe?
Never.
You never had a sloppy Joe?
No.
Interesting.
In lunch? Is that the only time that you would have it?
My mom used to make them for dinner.
Okay.
They were good. On potato bread, they were banging.
I'll make them extra sloppy for
nice
you.
And sloppy for you. You want to get in the Fan Fest before we hit top 5?
Sure.
Well, how was Fan Fest?
This is unscripted, folks. This is
yeah.
what's like.
Me and Rye are here.
This is a look behind the curtains.
It's either very boring or very all over the place.
This is a look behind the curtains. Your hair is looking good, dog. It is looking good.
I'll see you, baby. Shaking that ass.
Yeah, so I went to Fan Fest this weekend, which is one of the local sports stations, 97.5, has a event at Xfinity Live, which is like the big bar in around all the stadiums around here. It's huge. It looks super small if you look at it on a map because it's next to, Lincoln Financial Field, which holds fucking 70,000 people, or Citizens Bank Park, which holds 65,000 people. You know what I mean? But it's at Xfinity Live, and it's a huge bar in the middle. There's an upstairs like VIP area, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 5 bars attached around the side of it, I think. And those are all big bars too. Like there's one with like a fucking bowl and shit. Like they're all designed differently. One of them has like the long lunch table type things and a stage. But really their goal is to get people out. And they have all the advertisers and stuff in the parking lots. They got all the tents up. And then they try to bring in some former athletes. This year or current athletes. This year they had
Allen
Iverson,
the best,
Tobias Harris, and Deshaun Jackson. They always have Jaworski and. Are
they on stage?
Sal
How's
Powell.
that meet and greet go? Like, do you get to see them at all and shit like that?
It depends on what they're doing. Like they'll do like Eric Carabell, like the fantasy guy, and like I think he was with I forget who he was with. Just one of the hosts maybe. And then like Sal Powell and Jaws always do something together, but they're on different stages. There's a big stage outside. There's a stage in one of the bars. There's a smaller stage in one of the other bars, like depending on what's going on. But basically you walk around and try to find something that you're interested in. There's a schedule and stuff to see, Deshaun Jackson's on the main stage at 3:00. So make sure we're back for that. But I also want to see, Eric Carabell talk about fantasy because we got a draft coming up. So let's go over there, see. They'll go through like the things that they want to talk about. Then maybe they'll take questions from the audience. But they're up somewhere, and there's a speaker and there's microphones, and it's all set up so that everyone can hear and understand what's going on.
I've never been to it. And this is like what, your 10th year in a row?
We've gone. Me and my dad have gone every year since they started. I want to say this is like year 8, maybe 7 or 8.
Oh, okay.
The only one we missed was year 2 because it fell on the Saturday that we were leaving to go to our family vacation.
Right, you're down the shore.
Now it's later on in August, and we're fine.
It's good too. Right before football, everybody's fucking amped up. They're ready to go.
Exactly. And it's Fantasy Fest, so there's I'm gonna guess maybe 3,500 people there.
Oh shit.
And there's probably
tickets. You need a ticket.
You do need a ticket. It's free, but you just need to download a ticket or like call in or whatever and get a ticket somehow. But let's say there was 3,500 people there throughout the day. Just picking a number. There was probably, not including the people that were working, there was probably 150 females.
Oh, of course.
It's just all dudes.
Dudes, sausage fucking party fest.
Which is fine because that's what you're there. You're not there to like find
Chicks
a girl.
Don't give a shit.
Right, and the girls that are there are with their boyfriend or their husband or their something. You know what I mean? Like somebody
drug them there.
Yeah, exactly. And they were thinking, oh, it's a day out in the sun
drinking.
Drink
beer. The weather was nice, right?
I don't give a fuck. Yeah. And there's different shit to do. There's rock climbing walls, and there's like the moon bounce maze things, and it's all for adults. You have to be 18. I'm sure 95% of the people there are 21 and over, so it's designed for adults anyway. It's not like you're going on this little kiddie thing. So there's plenty of stuff to do, and then there's stuff that you want to listen to. There's stuff that you want to hear. Like we saw Deshaun Jackson's Q&A. We saw Iverson. Iverson broke down, was crying on stage and shit like that.
Wasted.
I'm sure he was.
What did he start crying about?
Just like how
we lost Jimmy Butler.
How good we are as fans, and he was like, yeah, you know, Jordan's got a relationship with Chicago, but it's nothing like you guys. Like it's not. Philly's a lot of athletes have said that Philly is either
they can't handle it, or
either you can handle it or you can thrive in it. So a guy like Mike Scott is going to thrive because he's that gritty
dog. He showed up to the art museum, started handing out ice cream at the ice cream truck. He's the man.
Right.
Our boys, the processing podcast. The dude,
they met him.
Yeah, Snap set up the whole thing at Mitchell and Ness.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. So you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it, and it's sometimes it's not for you, and sometimes it is. And a guy like Iverson is like the embodiment of what
built for this. You have
Philly
to have thick
wants
skin.
to be. Yeah.
If you're doing great, they'll let you know. If you're sucking,
right, and he balls out. He's fucking 6 foot tall, and he's driving in the lane, fucking amongst the trees, as Mark Zumoff would say.
All they want is heart.
Right, exactly. That's why they love T.J. McConnell. He's a backup point guard on a poor team.
Yeah,
that's what he should be, and in terms of his talent in the NBA.
What did he get? Like 60 million? 16 million?
I was gonna say 16, maybe. I didn't know he got 60.
My bad,
unless it was over like fucking 15 years.
My bad.
But he's not a good NBA player. But
definitely not.
But Philly fucking loved him. Why? Because he fucking played full court press defense. He dove on the floor all the time, and that's all we wanted. Somebody
he took advantage of his minutes.
Right. Somebody to fucking try.
Sure.
So yeah, Iverson was crying. They announced. So originally we get there and they're doing the announcements. They have all the personalities on the radio get announced, and the special guests and all that kind of stuff get announced. They were announcing Tobias Harris, and I don't think Jackson was there yet.
I'm sure Tobias Harris was very happy.
Yeah, and he just has to come around and wave. Like that's all he has to do. And then they'll usher him in the back, and then they'll come back on stage. He'll wave again. He'll say like. He'll talk for 5 minutes, and then he'll go back, and you know what I mean. And he's done, and then everyone loves him because I saw him. I saw him at Fan Fest, man. And he showed up. Yeah, here's a video.
$150 million later.
Right, exactly. Here's a video of him. I'm so close to him. But it was funny because they announced the guy that does the announcements at Wells Fargo Center where the Sixers play.
Yes.
And. Like, it's the guy that says, number 3, Allen Iverson. That guy.
He looks like Pat Croce.
Yeah, they announce him. He comes up, and they're like, you want to announce your boy? Like, to announce Iverson? And, like, started to give him the mic. And, mind you, these people are doing the same thing that everyone else is doing. They've been drinking since fucking 10.
Oh, shit.
So, they don't give a shit. Like, they'll like, whatever. Not that, like, you're a badass for cursing.
Oh,
like,
my God, the potty mouth.
Right, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And he grabbed the mic and he was like, "What do you want me?" He's not here yet. He's not going to be here for a while. Like what? And it's everyone else that was supposed to be there was there early and on time, but Iverson don't show up on time for anything. Yeah. He usually shows up late for shit. Remember when he was playing in the Big Three?
Yeah,
and it came to Philly, the one place that he needs to be. It came to Philly. He doesn't have to show up anywhere else.
He was stuck in the casino somewhere in Atlanta.
He had to show up to Philly, and he didn't fucking show up. All those people bought tickets just to see Iverson so they can give him a fucking standing ovation.
Yeah, they gave him an ear beating for that, too.
I'm sure. Like, but that's his personality. Like, he always flakes on shit. Yeah. He always fucks up. Like, he's always doing something else. In that case, he was in Atlantic City. Like, I'm sure that's what he was doing this time.
Yeah.
But his thing, I don't remember what time it was, but his thing, say, started at 3. And they're on stage talking about him because it's after 3. And he ain't fucking there.
Oh, my God, dude.
So what do? It's on the outdoor stage, so it's a stage facing the parking lot, essentially, where the parking lot had all the tents and stuff behind it and the beer and all. But the parking lot has entrances from the street. So it's, I'm guessing 3:08. They've been talking about him, and then security comes and starts moving people because this fucking truck's or Escalade or whatever it was pulls in because he's in the car.
Fuck
and
yeah, he is.
He pulled up exactly, well, not even exactly on time, but he wasn't going to be there early, I'll tell you that. And they just had security move people.
He was doing laps around the block just because he couldn't show up on time.
They got him up on stage, and then he got real emotional and was running around and shit. And then we went inside for D-Jack. Oh, no, he got announced. D-Jack got announced outside first, but we saw him inside. And they had the fuck Chip Kelly chants because
he's the one who got rid of him, yeah.
Right. One of the on-air personalities was announcing him, and he was like, Chip Kelly's gone, but Jackson's back, or something like that, as he comes up on stage. And right at that point, somebody started chanting, fuck Chip Kelly.
That's great.
So the whole crowd got into it. Fuck Chip Kelly.
That's awesome.
Because obviously Chip Kelly's, well, not obviously, but Chip Kelly's the guy that
shipped him out.
Right. Got rid of him for nothing because he didn't want him on the team anymore, essentially. But it was fun. It's a day of
it's something to
sports, drinking, and like whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean?
Get everybody in the mood.
Exactly. Right before the start of the season, everyone loved my new. I wore the new 76ers, the Ben Simmons one. Everybody loved it. People were stopping me. Oh shit! Is that the new one? Where'd you get it?
China.
I
got it from China. They
Looks
don't make these in the States yet.
Awesome. Yeah. But the people in the States that make them get them from
China.
That's right.
The Republic of China. Cool.
So why spend $200 when you get
because you didn't come over to our house because Chelsea's baby shower was Saturday. What time did you get to my house? 9?
Yeah. Late. Well, that was mostly because
Kate
had work.
Yeah, of course it is. It wasn't just blaming on the girls. I wasn't blacked out yet.
No.
Close.
No, you were good.
Was I?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
I think we got over there at like 7:30, 8.
Okay, cool.
Which is way before 9. You fucking.
Yeah.
You're crazy, dude.
All right, I wasn't blacked out yet.
All right, how about we get to the top 5 before my phone runs out of battery and I forget
Top 5.
Actually, I'm gonna write mine down because I only got 2%.
Yeah,
right now,
let me write mine down too.
This is.
All right, guys. BRB with the top 5.
Oh yes, shit.
Welcome to the Garage with Evan and Friends, presented by Man Cave Complex. That's our host site. Get all of our merch there. Follow us on Podcast Garage on Instagram. Get us on all your podcast medias. To my left, as always, Mr. Ryan Rickus. I was going to bring something up. I was like, we just went a whole episode and we didn't bring up that like this was a year anniversary.
Oh,
like
shit.
Like that we did the whole year.
Oh, right.
Whatever.
Nah, no big deal.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
We're going to do 10 of them anyway.
Yeah, regardless. We're still rolling.
Yeah, we're still rolling. So, we did a year. We're a year deep. Everything's going good. I put up, you know what? If you follow us on Instagram, I put up the nice heartfelt post.
And if you don't, what the fuck are you doing?
What have you been doing for the last year?
With your life.
Yo, hey, guy. What have you been doing? Huh? What have you been doing? Our top 5 tonight. Big response on Instagram. Thank you to everybody who's answered. And this is not just tonight, always. I'm just saying it. I feel bad. I can't put up every, comment that everybody puts in. I mean, we get a boatload, which I appreciate. That means you guys are, into it and active, so that's awesome. But I can't post
8,000 of them.
I can't post 50, whatever on our Instagram stories. People are just gonna be like, "What the fuck, dude?" But so, I just pick random ones, whatever ones we like. If you write one and it's going to be on our top 5, I never post that because just to keep it a surprise, whatever.
Right.
But our top 5 tonight is top 5, not favorite, But top 5, well, it could be, I guess, whatever. Top 5 movies that you can't turn off, and it's going to be a couple, I can only fit so much. Can't turn off, always click on if it's on TV, or that you've seen the most. And I'm not saying, I didn't put, like, favorite. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, fucking, I don't know, what's one of my favorite movies, whatever, but.
Well, so, seen the most is the one that I defaulted to.
Okay.
When I had the choice, because some of these movies I might be more inclined, like if 2 of them were on at once, I might choose one over the other one, but that's only because I've seen the other one 140 times, and I've only seen that one 87 times. You know what I mean? But in my head, that one that I've seen 140 times should go above it because I've seen it more.
I didn't do that, but, I mean...
You did it wrong.
I'm saying this top 5 right now could have been a top 20. There's movies that I see, I'm like, I'm not changing this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there'll be honorable mentions, but I just narrowed it down to this. These movies popped in my head. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll see.
Right, because my number 6 and my number 5 were so fucking close. Like, I spent...
Oh, my 6 and 7, yeah, for sure.
I spent... Well, 6 and 7 didn't make it, so...
I'm just saying for mine.
You're saying between your 6 and 7, you couldn't decide
my
which one was
6, 7,
6?
5, and 4. I
okay.
can interchange all of them if I wanted to.
I thought you were saying you couldn't decide what should be 6 and what should be 7. I was like, well, they're both
matter.
not in it.
You're wasting your time.
Yeah. But my 5 and 6, and I defaulted on the one that I've seen more, only because one is on TV or has been on TV way more than the other one.
All right.
So my number 5 is The Town.
Okay, beautiful. Love that fucking movie.
Great movie.
Oh my God.
Ben Affleck.
And I'm not a Ben Affleck fan.
No. Ben Affleck.
You white? You Ben Affleck.
He's right. You are white. This is probably his best movie.
Yeah, probably.
But it's one of those movies that's like, and I don't think it ever started like this with me. It was always like you're flipping through the stations, you see The Town, and you're like, oh, I guess I'll watch The Town. And now it's like you see The Town, you're like, was that The Town? Go back to that. Go back. Go back.
No, it's on TNT. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'll watch it for 3.5 hours.
When the commercials are on, touch your phone.
Right, and then you put your fucking phone down.
Is there anything that drives you more nuts? Like, there's no way Kate doesn't do it. Chelsea does it. Every time we're watching a show, she's on her phone the entire time.
Right.
I'm like, can you please?
Well, it depends on...
For the love of fucking God, can you just put down your phone and watch the show? Like, I am so invested,
it depends
and, like, you don't even care.
Depends on if it's a show that I want to watch versus a show that she wants to watch. Like, if she's watching one of her shows, she ain't going to pick up her phone. But if she's watching one that, like, either we both decided on or, like, is more me... Then she'll
she doesn't watch any serious shows. That's why she's always on her phone. She's like, oh, I got to watch my shows. I'm like, all right. So I'll sit down and watch her. We're talking Real Housewives, Jersey Shore, Vanderpump. I'm like, I like these too. Are you paying attention?
Right. If you're not paying attention,
I know you don't really have to pay attention to Jersey Shore, but, like, put your fucking phone down.
Right.
Like me watching Mindhunters or Dexter. I'm like, put your phone down.
You just missed some shit.
I put the subtitles on because I want to read it.
Right. Did you see what just happened? I didn't.
Do you watch it with subtitles? Does that bother you?
No.
I love having the subtitles just so I don't miss. A word.
It doesn't bother me. But, like, what's that one movie? That's in subtitles because it was like it's like Brazil.
Oh, City of God.
City of God. Yeah. I'd watched that again recently, a couple months ago.
Oh, I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah. That's an all subtitle movie. That's what made me think of it. Anyway, The Town.
My number 5 is your boy, Tom Hanks. Not what you're thinking I'm going to say. What do you think Tom Hanks movie I'm going to say?
Toy Story, obviously.
No. Big.
Ah.
Now, Big.
You like to play a little piano with your feet, huh?
Yeah, dude, I love it. And it used to be on AMC a lot. AMC was a great channel. I don't even know if it's still a channel or not.
I'm sure it is.
AMC.
I don't watch any fucking TV.
Either do I. At all. But
so all these movies are not new movies.
This is all my past. AMC, but Big was a classic, dude. So Big is, if anybody's never seen it, it's like old, dude, like 1988.
Right.
1987. And he's a 13, 12-year-old kid. He goes to a carnival, pulls out a thing. He's like, I just wish I was big because he wanted to ride a ride, or I think he liked a chick. I forget. And then he wakes up the next day and he's fucking Tom Hanks, a 30-year-old dude in his undies and shit. But it's just him navigating through life as a 12-year-old brain in a grown man's body. But it's bang, and he gets this cool job at the toy.
And he's probably not even 30. He's probably like fucking... Tom Hanks is probably like 25.
That's where I go back to that. If people looked older when they were young.
Right.
But Big's an absolute classic. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Big.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
But I'm not a huge fan. Like, that's a movie.
It's something I watched when I was young, and then every time I seen it on.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I get it. But that's a movie like we were sitting here and you were flipping through the stations and you were like, oh, Big, and you put it on. I'd probably be on my phone with that movie.
Yeah. Because you're a piece of shit and you have no respect.
Jesus. Sorry.
Come on, dude. You're going to burp right in the mic, too?
It came out so quick.
Yeah.
I didn't know. What's my number 4?
I don't know. What is it, you piece of shit? Disrespect.
My number 4 should be my number 1, to be totally honest with you. It should actually be moved up. I'm actually going to move it up right now.
All right, dude. It's your list. Do whatever the fuck you want.
My number 4 is one of my, you said not favorite, but I took it as movies that I've seen the most.
We're doing Rise top 5 favorite movies.
No, here's the thing. No, Town wouldn't have been in there. We originally discussed movies we've seen the most.
What's your number 4?
Would you not watch a movie that you like a lot?
Yeah, I would, but
it's The Departed.
Yeah. We had a lot of requests that said The Departed.
Yeah, because they're smart people. Our listeners are smart.
No,
they know what's going on.
And The Departed is a top 10 Universal great movie.
Right. So
I love The Departed.
Why wouldn't you want to watch it?
I love Leonardo. If we were having a son, I wanted to name him Leonardo.
Yeah.
Else was like, nah. I was like, all right, fine, LeBron. It's one of the L's. You pick.
We can figure it out. But again, a fucking fantastic movie. What's good is there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of build-up, and then there's a lot of twists and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people die at the end.
Marty Scorsese, man, he don't strike out.
Exactly.
There's a couple directors that don't strike out.
And there's a lot of big names in it, too. So if somebody sits down, like your wife or your girlfriend or your friend that doesn't really watch movies or something, your parents that don't really watch movies, they sit down, they watch it. They're like, oh, I know that guy, I know that guy, I know that guy, I know that girl.
Martin Sheen.
You know what I mean? Like, that's who you wanted to start with?
Jackie Nick. Matt Dame.
Let me start out with all the big hitters. Martin Sheen.
Anthony Anderson. You might know him from Blackish. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah. You say Matt Damon yet?
Yeah, of course.
Mark Wahlberg?
Marky Mark.
Mark.
I love when people are like, oh, Marky Mark. I'm like, stop.
That
was like 94. Just stop.
Yeah, like I said, it might be my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah. I think you put that on when we. That was like.
It was definitely in my top 5.
Episode 2 when we did like favorite movies.
It was definitely in my top 5.
We did our top 5.
Might have been
it took
one.
like 2.5 hours.
It might have been one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, my number 4. Here's a nice curveball for you. Dude, my top 5
My number 6 was a curveball, I'll tell you that.
Dude, my top 5 is actually very random now that I'm looking at it. Like I said, I could make a top 20 of just movies.
Oh, for sure.
Like Inglourious Bastards, I watch it every time it's on. But it's one of my more favorite movies, so I like left it out. These are movies that are not like in my favorites.
Oh, okay.
So I want to leave them out a little bit.
So I should have put another
No,
one,
it's fine. We do it any way we want. My number 4 is Lean on Me, Morgan Freeman. It's when he's a principal in the ghetto. And, Mr. Clark, it's just something I watched when I was young also. And I absolutely, you ever seen Lean on Me?
Yeah.
Dude, fantastic.
Again, Morgan Freeman's what? Fucking 35 in that movie?
He might be 50 in that movie.
I know.
But it's just a great
he's 96
movie.
now, I'm pretty sure.
And, yeah, they make him the principal of this shit-run school in
he's got
probably New York or something like that.
And
Turn it around, but all the students, you know what I mean? It's a urban, and when I say urban,
Detroit,
it's pretty much just black and like Puerto Rican school, and they're just trying to get the kids to graduate. He needs like a certain thing. Dude, it's just a great fucking movie. There's gangs in the school, all this shit. Morgan Freeman's killing it.
Killing the game.
Lean on Me. It's just a great movie.
Great flick. My number 3. Okay, I think it's time to put. My number 3 is Bodyguard.
Whoa, that's not in my top hundo.
It's my number 3. I moved it up from number 4 because
great soundtrack.
Again, I'm more likely. Listen, Departed, I love it. I'm gonna watch it every time.
Yeah.
But I do watch Bodyguard every time, and it's to the point like
Kev Koss,
like
Whit
my roommates in college, or like Kate, like if they're scrolling through and they see it on. My dad will text me. My brother will text me. Yo, Bodyguard's on channel fucking 12.
Bodyguard's on BET. Tune in.
And I got to run back out. Put it on.
How about
Sometimes sometimes, and I forget. I wish I knew the name of the station so I could shout them out because they're fucking assholes. But sometimes, the end of the movie is "I Will Always Love You," the song by Whitney Houston, because she's the star of the movie.
She's the one getting bodyguarded.
Exactly. It's played at the end, and the best part of "I Will Always Love You," the end.
When she hits it. When
she hits those notes. We're watching it one time in college, and they cut it off and moved it to the bottom of the screen. You know how sometimes people do that?
Oh, with the credits?
And then, like, started talking about, like, the next movie that was going to come up with, like, a trailer and a commercial or something like that. The volume was on 100, and then they pushed it down, and then they started talking about the next movie that came on. And we're like,
Big Bang Theory season 4 starts.
Right. We're like, are you fucking kidding me? Flipping shit. I think I sent an email to the company because they fucked up. I don't know.
Damn. It had to be like a cable show, so it had to be like TBS, CBS.
No. I think it was like one of the weird stations, like
the CW.
Like the CW or like WeTV or something like that, because they're trying to squeeze in as many commercials as they can, because they paid a couple $1,000s for the rights to pay Bodyguard, and they got to make that back.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Literally
like the fucking best part. When she gets on the...
You've waited the entire...
I
sat through commercials for this part.
Exactly. It was a 4-hour movie because you put a commercial in every 4 minutes. Farmer's there in the sling, watching her getting on the plane.
Of course.
She stops the plane. She's like, wait. And she runs back out. Boom. Credits. I was like, I almost broke the TV.
You should have.
Yeah, it wasn't my TV, so we should have.
There's probably something connected to the back of it. That's how old you are.
No, it was definitely flat screen up on the wall, but I'm pretty sure it was like one of those super heavy ones.
This one,
what I mean, like the older flat screens where you're like, I need somebody to help me with this.
Is there a crane I can get for this?
Now you can carry 80-inch flat screens with one hand.
For sure. I got to bring this one up for you because you're not going to know.
So my number 3 is Bodyguard.
I mean, you probably will know, but my number 3 is the movie Grind. Okay, well, this didn't work on
Yeah, well, type in movie. There it is.
Dude, this movie is the shit.
Is it?
The shit.
Is it?
I mean, for what it is, yeah. But, well, I would love to see. It's got a 6.0, for Christ's sakes.
Out of 5, mind you.
Every time it's on.
Who's in it? What's it about?
The dude from...
I think I know that guy.
Yeah, this is the dude from Rat Race.
Yeah.
Who couldn't talk because his tongue was pierced.
Yep.
The one dude's from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. The real good-looking one. The other dude's from the OC. But, it's just... It's like, just like a mini X Games thing, but they're following it cross-country, and they're trying to... The one dude's really good at skateboarding, so he's trying to get sponsored and shit. So there's some, like hidden skateboarders in the show and shit.
I feel like I've seen it.
Oh, definitely. The one dude's named Sweet Lou. He's actually in Super Trooper. Sweet Lou cleans no man's poo. But like it's just a fucking stupid movie, of course. But every time it's on, I gotta watch. It's just here's some of the characters. This dude from the OC and this guy's the one in he's the good skateboarder. This one. Okay. But like it's just like this funny scene, like cool skateboarders.
I can't pull over. I'm already pulled over.
I'm already pulled over too far. I don't even know how else to describe. Like it's just a stupid, like it's like road trip for like skateboarders.
Right. Or Orange County.
Yes, Orange County, Jack Black and Colin Hanks. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's not a great movie, but it's just something that's always on. Like I would put this even in the group. I could put Euro Trip, Road Trip, in this like together. Like they're all the same movie, just different.
Right.
All great movies that I'll watch. Damn, dude, I got another movie I got to really slide in here. But go ahead.
My number 2 is one that we were watching bloopers to before this.
Oh!
Step Brothers.
We had that on our list today. Yep.
Again, it's just a movie. Like, we were literally watching bloopers to it before the show.
So funny.
It's just...
So funny.
It's hilarious.
The bloopers are better than the movie.
For sure.
They always are.
Here's why they're better. Mm-hmm. Because you've seen the movie 347 times, so you know all the lines to it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I forget how many lines we quote from movies like The Hangover or Old School. Like,
all of them.
Exactly. And sometimes you forget, you say something all the time and you forget where it came from.
You think we created them.
Exactly. And then you go watch the movie again and you're like, every single fucking line I know and I have delivered myself 300 fucking times. So that's why you like the bloopers better, because you ain't seen the bloopers and you've seen the movie so many times.
So good.
Stop looking at pictures of the grind.
I was just trying to look up the girl. Don't say the grind. It's grind.
It's called The Grind.
Nope.
You typed in The Grind.
Nah, I was wrong.
Oh, it is just Grind. Lose the.
Look at the front
Just
underwear. That's a great
Facebook.
look.
They look like whitey tighties too.
Whatevs.
So, I mean, Step Brothers.
Yeah, I mean,
you've
it
all
speaks
seen
for
it.
itself.
Yeah, you've seen
great.
it. It's fucking.
There's so many comedies that you can. We'll do a little. I'll read everybody's list after this too. My number 2, little throwback. I had it as our song today on. As I put up the question, Rakim, Juice, the movie Juice, Tupac, Mike Epps. That thing, every time that was on AMC or BET, I'm all over it. Juice.
You were watching a lot of movies on BET, weren't you?
I'm cultured. What do you want me to say?
Oh, it's okay. You're allowed.
I love
It's a station for everyone.
I love the movie Juice. And every time it was on BET, I mean, Black Entertainment Television, they would have Juice on the reg. Damn, all my movies are black now that I'm thinking about it, other than Tom Hanks. Lean on Me. Actually, no, only Lean on Me and Juice. Yeah, because Grind and Big don't get any whiter.
No.
They don't get
white.
any fucking whiter. But Juice is the shit. I mean, for people who don't know the premise of Juice, it's just 4 friends in high school in Harlem. They just roam around New York, skipping school and shit. But, like, I don't know. It's just over a couple days. It's just...
I don't think I've ever seen it.
You never seen Juice?
I don't think so. Pull it up real quick.
Juice! That's a good one.
Deep Blue Sea. Again, I know the lines.
Samuel Jackson's the DJ in it. Juice movie. Jesus, they're really listening to us.
Well, we've been looking up a bunch of movies, I guess.
Dude, it's so good. Tupac's name's Bishop.
Tupac,
Look at Tupac with hair.
Tupac Shaker.
Dude, it's so good. You would actually really like it. It still holds up.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Because it's like a drama. It's cool. It's all these kids, but like over the course, because they're in the ghetto too. So like they try to plan a robbery for like a day and shit. Like there's like a lot that goes on, but it's so good.
Nice.
So good. I love Juice. I don't know how else to like really to fucking describe it. I don't know what else to say, but Juice. You got the juice now, dog.
My number 1 is, again, another one that you don't really need. It was on our sports one. To Remember the Titans.
Yeah, a lot of people wrote that one in.
Like, again, we got smart fucking listeners. What can I say? It's another...
People know good movies.
It's another movie that I know every single fucking line to.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, like, when you're watching it, you get joy out of saying the line. I mean, I don't say it out loud.
Bird Tears Mama.
I say some of them out loud. But I could say every one of them out loud, but then Kate would probably fucking stab me with it.
She doesn't like that.
No, because I'm ruining the movie, obviously.
Oh, like she hasn't seen it. Give me a break.
But
look at them pants.
It's again, it's one of those movies where like you get joy out of.
Oh yeah.
Out of knowing what's going on, knowing what's going to happen. You can repeat the lines, and it's still
movie.
fucking awesome.
Feel good movie.
Yeah.
It's so good. Remember Titans is a fucking classic.
Yeah.
We are the Titans, mighty, mighty Titans.
And like shit will just pop in your head halfway through the day.
Every time I hear "Ain't No Mountain High," that's what it goes to. And that's a great song too.
Yeah.
Like I won't change it because I'll go. Sometimes you'll like hear a song and be like, "Oh, that reminds me of this movie." No, I hear "Ain't No Mountain High." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
Right.
That's all.
And it brings you back into the movie. That's what I'm saying. It's you feel so good.
Yeah. So when every girl is like, "Oh my God, Ryan Gosling's so hot," you're like, "Yeah, well, he was a liability at safety."
He was at corner.
Whatever the fuck he played. All right, my number
They're beating
one.
him like he stole something.
My number
He's
one.
taking Allen out. Yotes! Yotes!
Oh, shit. My number 1 is an all-time classic. It's the reason I fell in love with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Romeo
Titanic.
And Juliet. Oh. I thought we were
It's
going
Titanic. And now the good part about Titanic is it's on TBS, and it's on from 1 in the afternoon till 9 at night. So you can chime in whenever you want. and you can just catch a little part of it.
And you're like, oh, that part's not up. Oh, that part is going to come up in another 3.5 hours. So
it's the reason I love.
Go do your thing.
It's the reason I started to love Leo. Obviously, he went on to be.
He did a couple other good movies too.
The biggest superstar there is, but it's why I fell in love with Kate Winslet. I love Kate Winslet. Not that she hasn't been in great movies. She's won Oscars and shit. Since then she's been in good movies herself. But like, I fell in love with both of them.
Fucking scream Oscar. Oscars.
Titanic. I mean, Titanic also speaks for itself. I mean, it's. Do you like Titanic?
It's a long movie.
It was 2 VHSs when it was on VHS.
So here's the thing. There are
Billy
long
Zane.
movies and then there are long movies.
Go ahead.
What I mean by that is there are movies that are super long and you're like, damn, it's not over yet?
Mm-hmm.
And then there are movies where you're like, oh, how long was that? That was 3 fucking hours? No way. No way it was 3 hours.
Right,
Look
you
it up.
want more.
Look it up. There's no way. It was only 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Usually a Quentin Tarantino movie, like you're just like, I can't believe this is over.
Right. And you're like
3.5 hours long.
Yeah, exactly. It's the next day. I feel like Titanic, to me, is the first category where you're like, damn, the boat hasn't even hit the fucking iceberg yet? Jesus
It hits the
Christ.
iceberg and there's an hour left.
Right. So
I love it. I love the drama.
I feel that way. Obviously, a lot of people love it. It was the highest grossing film of all time for a long time.
People were going to the movie theaters and sitting there for 3 hours.
Right.
That's wild.
Although you'd rather do that than sit there and watch it on AMC from fucking
commercials
today till tomorrow.
But you want to do? I'll read it.
I want to talk about my number 6 that just missed it.
Go ahead.
Again, it missed it because it wasn't on TV a lot.
All right, I'll just mention my 6 and 7, then I'll go through this list.
And
I will get deep, but
the only places that you saw it were either premium stations or like maybe like an FX, maybe depending on if it was later or whatever. But great flick, and I feel like it's forgotten. Smoking Aces.
Okay.
Speaking of a movie with a lot of fucking heavy hitters in it. Everyone and their fucking mother is in that movie.
Keys.
Alicia Keys in Common. Fucking Jeremy Piven, Ben Affleck.
Jeremy Piven sucks.
Jason Bateman. Fucking. Who else? There's like.
Everybody. Everybody's in that movie.
Everybody.
There's tons of people in that movie.
Yeah. That's a terrible list that I just stopped after 5 people. And people are like, that's not that many people. There's way more. Fucking look it up. Stop. And even the people that you don't know the names of, you've seen before. Like, oh, that guy from that thing.
Yeah.
That guy from that thing.
Uh-huh.
There's so many fucking people because. So what happens is, what's Jeremy Piven's name in the movie?
Don't know.
Buddy Israel. That's it. I don't need you, dude.
Ari.
I don't need you.
Ari Gold.
Buddy Israel is a magician, and he's an informant on like the mob or something like that. But the FBI needs to keep him alive, and he's got $1 million bounty on his head. So every hitman is going after him, and that's all of the other people. Oh, what's his face? Is the FBI guy, Terry Benedict. Find out how they hooked into my system.
Andy Garcia.
Andy Garcia, yeah, he's the FBI guy.
Good actor, underrated actor.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Definitely wears a hairpiece.
You said that to his face. So all those people are trying to kill Jeremy Piven, and Andy Garcia is trying to stop him.
Yeah.
And he's living in like the penthouse of this one hotel, and
of course,
and everything comes together at the end and all that kind of stuff. So like, I don't want to watch it. It's
my 6 and 7 were Varsity Blues and Inglourious Bastard. Varsity Blues is an absolute club banger. I love Varsity Blues.
Yeah. And what was your 7?
Inglourious Bastards.
Okay.
Every time that's on, like, there's something about the
Netflix
dialogue.
now, ain't it?
Yeah, dude, I watch it all the time. Like during snowstorms when I'm working, I just have it on.
Yeah.
I can't obviously watch while I'm driving, but like the dialogue's so good in the movie that I can have it on in the background.
And again, it's one of those things like if you've seen it so many times, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
So you can just listen to it, and you're like, oh, this is when he does this. This is
Christopher
when he goes
Waltz
over here.
is the
This
man
is
in
when he
it.
does
It's
this.
just
He's just the man. Period.
He's
dude.
awesome.
He's a fucking phenomenal actor.
All right, let's go down our list because we had like 60 fucking things for people. I'm not gonna say who did what. I'll just read up. We definitely remember the Titans. Dazed and Confused. I'll definitely watch that if that's on.
Yeah.
Swingers. We had a couple people write How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
You let it die.
I mean, it's a good movie. Pursuit of Happiness. Grease, which is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Pursuit of Happiness is... You just glanced over that. It's
a good movie.
It's almost too emotional for me.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if I would watch it every time
Your boy
it's on.
Greg wrote that in.
Who?
Ate a Lot.
Yeah. I don't know if I watch it every time because...
You don't feel like getting worked up.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't want to see him in the fucking closet holding his kid as somebody's fucking... Or in the bathroom, especially banging on the door. Kid. Like, you're like, holy fuck, dude.
Wedding Crashers. Weekend at Bernie's. More remember that. Super Bad, of course. A bunch of people wrote Forrest Gump and Goodfellas.
I don't see it with Forrest Gump. I see it with Goodfellas, but actually on my list instead of Goodfellas, and I think probably because I've seen Goodfellas, I'm going against my own strategy here. Probably because I've seen Goodfellas too much. Like, I don't want to watch it when it's on. But Casino, I'd put on.
Casino's so long. It's so long, dude. Such a long movie. The Departed, we did. Fast and Furious, for sure.
One.
Stomp the Yard.
Not like my boy that has Fast and Furious.
Shout out to Bar Falls. Stomp the Yard.
There you go.
Love it. Empire Records, I watch all the time. Billy Madison, classic. Space Jam, Napoleon Dynamite, Step Brothers, The Parent Trap. A bunch of people wrote in The Patriot.
Okay.
Mel Gibson, how you do? Training Day. Tin Cup.
Oh, yeah. Tin Cup's a good one.
Tin Cups are really... Because that's always on the Golf Channel.
It's always on the Golf Channel.
And it was always on AMC, too.
Yeah.
AMC and the Golf Channel. Because Golf Channel is always playing Tin Cup and Bagger Vance.
Yeah.
I watched the shit out of both of them.
Yeah, that's a good one. Who put that in?
Ben Sweezy.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good job, Ben.
Good job, Ben. Austin Powers, Knocked Up, The Prestige, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Don't have 10 hours, but I appreciate the Lord of the Rings. Meet the Parents, obviously. The Replacements. If the Replacements is on, that was a Spike TV one where you'd be like, all right.
Or TBS too.
A bunch of girls wrote in Dirty Dancing, and Pitch Perfect. Had a bunch of those. Hardball, A League of Their Own. Never heard of Any Oceans, so whatever that is. Mean Girls. I've watched Mean Girls more than I would like. Not because I like it, just because Chelsea likes it. Chelsea put Now and Then. She yelled at me that I didn't put her thing on. Top Gun. I mean, another Forrest Gump. Yeah, so a lot of people agreed on a lot. So the majority was Goodfellas, Patriot,
does
and
it
The
total
Departed.
them up?
Huh?
Does it total them up? Probably not. Cause,
no, it didn't. But a lot of Goodfellas, a lot of Patriot, and a lot of Departed. Forrest Gump, too. Forrest Gump's there. So, yeah. I mean, they're all good movies.
Yeah.
None of them I really didn't like. Space Jam, I love that shit.
I also had the Die Hards.
Okay.
I specifically chose 1 and 3. Obviously, 2 sucks.
Die Hard with a Vengeance
anything
is my favorite.
Right. That's 3, right?
Yeah, him and Samuel Jackson.
Yeah. Because 2's the airplane one.
Yeah.
Everyone just forgets about that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Rocky 3, sorry. It's like Rocky 3 where he fights Mr. T.
Yeah.
Everyone forgets that because it doesn't fucking matter because it sucks.
Well, let me get us some... Oh, we got him.
Yeah.
All right,
we got to do our 5-1 real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
My 5-1 is The Town, Departed, Bodyguard, Step Brothers, Remember the Titans.
Big, Lean on Me, Grind, Juice, and Titanic. And that's that. Episode 62.
In the books.
Let's keep it rolling. This is the start of year 2.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, we never even talked about our short bet thing or anything.
We'll do that later.
Yeah, we'll do that later. We got a football podcast coming up. We got a couple other podcasts. I gotta start burning because the baby's coming. So we're gonna be doing like 2 a week just so we can put this backlog.
Right, but they won't see 2 a week.
No, they won't know. But if we put up stories and you see people in the garage, it might not be coming out when you see the story.
That's why.
For example, like Eddie this Friday. But thank you guys. We love you, and